And welcome to another edition of Ducks No Sports. This week, we're talking about baseball playoffs. Baseball playoffs are here. Great round one. Now on to round two, the ALCS and the NLCS. But we'll start with the ALCS here. Should be an interesting matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Start with Boston. What a year for Boston. You know, going from the gutters in the AL to now best team in the AL. What a team, you know. And say what you want about, but John Farrell has done an amazing job with the Red Sox, turning an all-right pitching staff to a great pitching staff. He's really done a good job. And a lot of their older guys, like David Ortiz, have a bounce back year. A few other guys bounced back year. The Boston Red Sox are a really good team. Really good team. Great bullpen, great starting pitching, but there are some weaknesses. I worry about the health of these older guys. I mean, can these old guys still go? Their pitching staff, after they get past a few guys, you know, really starts to wonder. You know, they don't have, and also another thing you got to be worried with the Red Sox, they don't have that lockdown closer like they had in the World Series years. They don't have Jonathan Papelbon anymore. Of course, he's gone to the Phillies. So you got to worry about that. But the Boston Red Sox are a solid team, but they're playing another solid team in the Detroit Tigers, a team I really like. I really like the Detroit Tigers. Very, very solid team. I mean, look at their pitching staff. You know, Verlander, you know, Scherzer, and so many other great pitchers. They're probably the deepest pitching staff in the entire MLB. I mean, such a good pitching staff. Of course, got to the World Series last year. They came up a little bit short. I think Detroit Tigers team is really good, and I think they will take. I think they'll go back to World Series because I really like Boston, but I think Detroit is just on a whole different level right now, and I like the Detroit Tigers to beat the Boston Red Sox in 6 games. I think this will be a good series. This will be a tight series, but Detroit wins the series in 6 games. All right, moving over to the NLCS, of course, between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Start with the St. Louis Cardinals. Who saw the St. Louis Cardinals go in the playoffs? Not me. I thought they have a down year. But St. Louis just showing that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the years. St. Louis Cardinals always have a shot to win. I mean, no real big names on this team. You know, a few good names from the World Series years, but nothing, no big names. There's no Albert Pujols. You know, there's no big name last year. And this really credits this whole organization to basically pick up where they left off a couple years ago. They thought when Albert Pujols left, after they won the World Series, a lot of people thought they were done in the water, but the St. Louis Cardinals just proved year after year that they are a great baseball team, and they will continue to be a great baseball team. But they're playing another great baseball team in the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, start of the year, not great. It looked pretty bad when Matt Kemp went down for the year, but the Los Angeles Dodgers got a rebirth this season when Puig came up, their hot rookie, controversial rookie, you know, a guy who maybe doesn't like to listen to a lot of guys, but still a very, very good player, a guy who can hit for power, steal bases, another complete player. And Puig, I think, will be the difference in Dodgers going to the World Series, not going to the World Series. If this guy can play the way he played during the season, which is balls to the wall, balls out, that'll be the difference. And a solid pitching staff, a great closer. I think Brian Wilson will play a factor in this series. And I believe the Los Angeles Dodgers, hey, St. Louis has done a good job, but I think the Los Angeles Dodgers will go to the World Series and beat the Cardinals. I think it'll be 7 games. I think this will be a great series to watch, but I think the Dodgers get it done, which would set up a Detroit Tigers versus Los Angeles Dodgers World Series. Should be that. If that happens, that'll be a great pitching World Series and a great World Series to watch. But hey, we got a few weeks to see what happens there. I'm thinking Detroit and LA, but we'll see what will happen. But till next time, I'm Ducks, and I know sports. Kind of.